Oh my goodness. We got a big one today. Here we are on October 22nd, day 8 of the release of the worldwide IC Gold Tracker. And we have our first slip, ladies and gentlemen. Dun 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 dun. That is right. The IC, my IC, took over yesterday and told me it was screaming loudly. But that's the beautiful part about this little system. We're not going to win every single time. We've been pre-programmed by the IC it's been hijacking our subconscious for so long that every once in a while it's going to get the best of us. And all that really matters is if it does, we stand up and confess to it and come back the next day. Let me show you what's going on here. Okay, we did a great job separating from the instinctual core. Let's see if I can think of a quick example. I got a quick example. I was taking 4 10-year-old girls to soccer practice yesterday, and they usually love to just scream at each other and do their little thing. And I'm like, this isn't really fun for me at all. How do I switch this around? So I put on some K-pop Demon Hunters and we jammed out and I sang as loud and as annoyingly as I could with them. And it was a lot of fun. It was pretty hilarious. Of course, we moved on to You're Welcome by The Rock, and which is like the only song I know the words to. The rest of them I just made it up. But I had an awesome time with them. All right. So that is me separating from the instinctual core. When before I was annoyed, went straight up into roar and got passionate, I dropped into their world and it was cool and it was awesome. And a 10-year-old girl's world is a cool world to be in for a 20-minute drive anyway, rather than being in a 52-year-old's world and listening to a bunch of 10-year-olds drop down in. It was awesome. Okay, but now here comes the big confession. That's right. Overcome the anxiety. I was making my videos. You saw the intro video for the day, and everything was fine. And I was just going through the repeats and renditions of the first one I was working on. It was Alcoholism is Not Your Fault. I did it once. I'm like, I should start with a picture. And instead of getting into the flow and just knowing that if I kept on working on it, I was going to make it through, I was getting frustrated. And there was this thing in my head going, say, get out of here, go play golf. And I was trying to, and I realized it was going on. That's the beauty. I knew it wasn't me, but every once in a while, we're going to give in. And that's okay. So I took off and played, and there's another thing the IC was jumping on is like it was a beautiful day out, and it's going to be one of the last really beautiful warm days around here before winter sets in. And like there's just a golf course just down the road, and I was gone. I gave in, which caused me to get a slip here. Boom. I lost my streak. I'm okay with that. And a slip on starting something new because I didn't get into all the other things that I need to do. Okay? But what's so important is that I didn't come in here and try and stack and try and double up today because if we don't have honesty, and accountability in these meetings, then we can think we can start slipping and getting away with shit. And when you get away with one little thing, it turns bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like having a nacho one night and a week down the road, you're eating a whole bag of nachos. We have to be honest with each other. And that's what happened. But everything else, I didn't fall off the exercise program. I got a great workout in. Let me jump over there. All right, so here's what happened. I'm stepping back the overcome anxiety. Boom. That was Saturday, Sunday, and Monday wasn't able to get my 2 extra videos in because of the hauling of colonoscopy patients to the doctors. But Tuesday I was supposed to get some of these babies in, and it didn't happen. Okay, so now I've got 4 days where I don't actually have practice, and it's coming to an end right now. In fact, I skipped the morning workout because I wanted to get this done and get myself free because they say you should try and do the hardest thing first. And for me, this is the hardest thing. And it's not even the planning of the video and the videography and making all the words and whatnot. It's just me talking, getting comfortable with it. And I know I said from the beginning that I suck right now, and I'm totally cool with that. But I wasn't cool with it yesterday. I wanted to get it right. I didn't want to get it right. The instinctual core kept on saying, "Come on, get it right. You suck." And I should have been like, "It's okay, little instinctual core. Don't worry, buddy." I should get an instinctual core doll. Know what I'm saying? Let's see. Do I have anything like that? Oh, I've got my logo hat and shirt, something, but they're out in the car. Anyways, point is, he won. It won. Instinctual core is kind of an it, It's like it does kind of the same thing in all of us. But what it is definitely a separate intelligent entity inside of us. So I'm going to mark up here that start with this video and let's say about that 15. But then, and I get this. I started at, we are at 6 minutes. I started at 5:25 because I said, I'm not going to do my workout first. I'm not going to do nothing first. I'm coming straight in here. We got day 8 going. And what I should do, so we mark this memorial date, is go ahead and say, add to this and add another item. So I remember. What is the color of fail? Oh no. Learned. Whatever. Fail. I don't look at the word fail as to mean fail. I look at it as a learned attempt. I just wanted to come up with something short because these are all short things. And the color of fail is poo-poo brown. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to apply that to all. Fail. Fail. Boom. But I'm going to bring this back down. Insert here. Row above. Yeah. We're going to get it today. We're going to get Casey work stress too. Drag with me, baby. Okay. And I want to get this create a short done too. We got a lot of time today. I can officially take a workout day off if I have to, because I've got about 6 straight days, seven straight days of working out. Okay, that's cool. My confession is out of the way. I feel so much better. But it's great to know now that I fail, like in the past, um, if I failed and then I realized, well, still I got up and got the next day, then a fail would happen again. Come in here confessing and saying, I'm going to fight, I'm going to get into the arena with the instinctual core, I'm going to train it. And we don't want to talk about it like we're fighting it, right? I'm going to do a better job of training my instinctual core today. I know, I'll do a radar again on both of these. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so how do I do that? Come here, insert one above, radar, overcome anxiety, and it might be a radar roar. Who knows? What if I do end up doing 4 to make the biggest comeback of all time? Overcome, no, and this is start, roar. launch the icy solution. So I'll do a radar and a roar example, each one for these two. Yeah, because look, I'm doing these quick catches. But I always tell you guys, don't do the quick catches. Oh, every once in a while, I'll go back. I haven't been doing that. See, I'm learning from my mistakes. Okay. Everything else is good. I don't need, I'm just putting a radar quick catch on overcome alcohol addiction because I didn't even need to do any, but I have overcome it. All right, people. So now let's just track a couple other things just to make sure we got everything in place. I got my Tuesday workout. I will eat perfectly today, and it's going to be back by this afternoon, and we'll see how the stats go. I'll kind of fill that out tomorrow. Yeah, routine. Okay, so here's what happened. I made it through all, today's Wednesday. Let me expand this to include the next week. Hide. So yesterday I was cruising, doing good. I did my core exercises even. Two, boom. I tracked that, then transitioned to the two videos, and this is where I just kind of petered out. And I didn't, since I didn't do all this, this is Monday. Oh no, I didn't do all this Monday because I was colonoscopicating, right? But that wasn't a slip because I had something to do. This is where I slipped. I didn't do my videos and I didn't make progress on the 5 items and notions. That's basically, am I moving forward? So I got everything up to here is done by 9 a.m. That's minutia, keeping everything, my whole life above water so that in here I can move on to a different organization. My, what do they call it? It's more than just a check off task sheet. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired. We're project management. Thank you. Okay. I didn't get in there. So here I came in to start these videos early and I've already updated my status, decide on first video from meeting. And this is my 9:30, even though it's at 5:30. I tracked my nutrition. Then I'm going to transition into the first video, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, but that's all I got on that, right? We cool? Yeah. Thank you. Peace out. Love ya. I need a catchphrase. Peace in the Middle East. Peace in the Middle East. Goodbye.